Greetings, Friday, the 23rd of July. It's been a couple days since I've said anything. Hello, folks. I'm doing okay, getting along, and still kind of on a check-in tip here. Really, frankly, the dust hasn't settled, as it won't for a while, regarding my brother transitioning from this earth to back into the field. So I want to acknowledge I got a couple of discs from Discus Music to review. Not ready yet. I'll get to them shortly. I think the most important thing to do right away is to just kind of do an honest check-in on how I'm doing regarding my brother's death and my grief. You know, I'm getting along pretty good. I'm still involved. I just moved his car. Have to deal with that. Can't find the title. It's typical of my brother. Yesterday was a tough day, though. You know, had to go through his personal papers, trying to find the title and other important things and photographs, and found some photographs I'd never seen of myself, earlier in life, playing with music with him. Some other mementos from childhood, like my grandfather's, I think I have it right here. No, I stuck it someplace safe already, but just some things that I was surprised that he had, really pretty valuable in a sentimental way. So the process of dealing with the reality of him being gone it's ongoing, and it all goes on. I've lost many people in my life, both my parents, grandparents, and several friends. A little brother, this feels weird, though I've said it online. It's like it really is like he's supposed to really still be here. And that's the biggest part of the grief, is just dealing with the fact that no, he's not here anymore. This is above and beyond the memories. Oh, he'll live on in your memories and in your heart. Well, we know that, but he's not walking through my door anymore. He's not here in town anymore. That's over. And that is a big part of the sadness. It's like, I never took him for granted. Just knowing he was here was a comfort. It was just a really warm feeling, so that when we did get together, we were able to enjoy each other's time. But I'm not the sort of person that needs to see you a lot. I know my family's going to see this, so let me share this with everyone. This is an insight that I'm pretty sure I have correct. So I bring up my family because Patrick was the youngest in a sibling strip of 5. And when Patrick was born, he was born with complications. He had spinal meningitis, one leg shorter than the other. And so, first few years of his life, he was in and out of the hospital a lot. So much so that it was, I forget how we addressed it when we were little kids. We had to take care of him a lot. And we also had to fight for him because we would not allow the other kids to call him a cripple. But this is an insight that I think I have, When I look back on my brother Patrick in the last year, probably, his laughter, which is contagious, but there was this nervous laughter that would just erupt almost every time I saw him. And when I, hindsight, even though I knew it at the time, I knew it was nervous laughter, like, he's laughing, but something ain't right, But if you can't tell me, if you're not going to tell me, and then once it finally became evident to me that Patrick probably needs to see a doctor, and I started to bring it up, and I got the response. I can't make him know he's not going to no doctor. This is the insight I want to share with my family and maybe some of the other folks that might be able to use this. I think my brother feared or thought that if he went back to a doctor, that they would hospitalize him, or he always said he didn't want to be stuck with needles and stuff. Or most likely, if he had gone back to the doctor, he may have been hospitalized. It may have even been recommended to him to have some home care or something like that, where it would take all of his money. Number one, he didn't have much money, but his disability, it would take all that just to care for him and the meds. And my insight is that I'm pretty sure my brother did not want to go out like that, that he did not want to live out his life in a hospital bed or not able to do his thing. I think my brother bravely just did what he wanted by living his life out the way he wanted, doing his thing, all aspects of that, until his last day, and that's what he wanted to do. Those were his choices. That insight, which I'm pretty sure is right, also helps me with my personal grief about him not being around, because it's like he ought to still be here. He just turned 64. I just turned 66. Yeah, he could have been here a lot longer, but was not my choice to make. So I want to share that, and also share that again because I'm folding in his friends into mine, and people are expressing a lot of regret, and I'm not. That regret doesn't honor anyone. This is just my perspective. That regret is not a way of showing love. I think people associate their feelings of regret with, that means I love them. I don't think so. You love them. What does that have to do with regret? Regret is a mental loop that's debilitating. It's like there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you still stuck on it? I was just talking to the friend that helped me get the car over here, but he's expressing a lot of regret. And it's like, okay, I understand, but I continue to move through it rather than hold on to it. Okay? It does not make us stronger. It doesn't help anything. So I've been able to listen to a little bit of music, and I really am who I am. My brother's who he was. He's a jazzer, and I'm everything. So I've been listening to some of his jazz. Let me show that first before I show you what I got back to my own stuff. So the last couple things I played out of my brother's collection was this Super Sax Plays Bird, where they have this sax ensemble playing these ridiculous harmonies of the melody lines. This is really hot stuff. And then I need to clean this up. But this is the Essential Charlie Parker. And played this all the way through and reminisced. But as I listened to this stuff, it also was clear to me that this is not my main music. This is really blues based. And then a lot of this other music is about chasing, pardon my vernacular, chasing panties. It's about getting the women. That's not why I listen to music. Never was. So something I listened to last night that just sounded good to me was Super Furry Animals, Dark Days, Light Years. The song about Neil Diamond on here. Just a great groove. Love this band, Welsh band. I got to meet the lead guy, Gruff Rhys, years ago when he played here in Omaha solo. Another record, I don't know much about this artist, but there's a couple tracks on this album where musically it just hits the right spots. It's almost symphonic, but not that so much as it's majestic. It's electronically majestic. Maps. Colors reflect time loss. Not sure how I discovered this artist. I have another CD by him earlier than this. Really liked it. It's on mute. It's a label that's can be good. And then I was listening to some Miles Davis All-Stars with Coltrane and Cannonball. I don't think those guys really knew how to have a bad session. They may have had sessions that were so-so, but never bad. That's what's happening with me right now. I can also share this. I have been able to establish when we're having the public memorial service for my brother. It's going to be on Sunday, August 15th at Big Mama's Restaurant, like I told you I wanted to do. That's our family. From 1 to 3 in the afternoon. And it's just going to be a gathering, and we will try to celebrate our memories of Patrick and his music, which is what he would have liked. Okay, so yeah, I'm still talking a lot about my brother, and I don't know that there's any way that I can't for a while. If you haven't watched my video for Ramped, it's on my channel here. I just showed it to Pat's best friend. Pat, again, he loves it. Although he can watch it online, he just likes to watch it with me. That reminds me of trips I've taken. Yeah, me too, Pat. Beautifully psychedelic, I say. And the track, as people are saying, is banging. I gotta try to refocus a bit on this event that I'm having. My album releases in a couple of weeks. And I want to celebrate it, but also my brother would be celebrating. It's like, that is one of the tragedies that I cannot share. He, okay, I'm going on, but you all know you have to process this. Process rather than to hold on to. Process and move through so you'll be okay.